Standards identified in these activities have been adopted from the content standards of the national organization for each discipline. More information on this can be found in the Technology as Facilitator of Quality Education model. The class is developing a CD-ROM project about the city of Manson, Iowa. The CD-ROM will contain a virtual tour of Manson, interviews with residents, and information about the city and its history. As they interview various residents of Manson, they integrate English Language Arts Standard Number 4. This standard requires that students adjust their use of language to communicate with a variety of audiences and for a variety of purposes. The students interview several residents, including the owner of a clothing store and a former school teacher.
What do you like most about doing business in Manson?
Well, I like the small town atmosphere and doing business where you have the personal contact with all the people and knowing the people.
Can you tell us your name, please?
Ellen Elhan, or should I give you the whole name? It's Ellen Luetta.
Okay. So when and where were you born?
The students' interviews of Manson residents also integrates English Language Arts Standard Number 7. This standard involves conducting research on issues by generating ideas and questions and by posing problems. The students ask interview questions that both provide new information and verify information gathered from other sources. The interview process also integrates English Language Arts Standard Number 8, which involves the use of technological resources to gather information. The students record their interviews and include them on the CD-ROM to provide both current and historical information on Manson. As the students interview the former school teacher, they integrate Social Studies Standards 2, B, and D for high school students. These standards involve applying concepts such as time, causality, and change to analyze historical change and continuity, and employing processes of critical historical inquiry to reconstruct and reinterpret the past, respectively. The students pose questions about the schools of the past so that they can make connections to the schools of today and so that they can verify claims that they found in a newspaper.
Was it different from school now?
Oh my, yes, much different. I taught rural school also. I taught 3 years, and I taught over in my home school for 2.
The students learn how the town of Manson has changed since the time the interviewee was young. She offers the students information about specific events that should be included in their CD-ROM, such as a tornado and its devastating effects, along with the sense of community that resulted, especially among the churches.
Do you know something about Manson that we should include in our project, or we should know?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's lots of things that I guess could be included, but I don't. I suppose the tornado would be one of the things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have a big section about this.
Because it really changed Manson, the tornado.
So just tornado.
And I think another thing was the churches. It really brought all the churches together because 3 churches were lost and 3 churches were saved, and then we each attended a different church, and so we got very, very close to those churches. Our church was hosted by Augustana Lutheran, and we still are very close, and I think that's one thing that should be included because it really did draw the churches together.